Hey everybody, Pastor Mike here. By now you've probably heard we had to cancel our Sunday service for tomorrow, and we're so sad that we have to do that. That's a big deal for us. We were trying any way that we could to not have to cancel because it's so important that we get together, but we just really didn't feel like we could continue to hold the service based on all the consultation. All of our friends, all of the professionals were giving us information, and they said, really, you got to close down for at least a little while. So for right now, like you probably heard, we're closing down the Sunday service and any other events going on in our building until further notice. Instead of coming here tomorrow morning, you're going to be able to join with us. We've got a video that you'll be able to see at 10 a.m. Tomorrow morning, where you can join with us in worship, and I'm preaching to you, and so that's going to be our alternative for this week. We'll see what happens moving forward, and you can see that on our Facebook page and also on our YouTube page. If you go on our website, click the little YouTube button, you'll see that tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Just a lot going on. We don't know how this is going to progress, but we want to keep everyone safe, and we know there's a lot of feelings all over the place on this kind of a thing. And we want to be responsible to everyone. And we want to figure out, how do we handle this as Christians? You've got all the extremes, right? Some of us are really, really scared. Some of us are mocking this thing. And a lot of us are just trying to figure it all out. And I think there are at least two actions here that we're going to be able to take advantage of. One, in the next few days, it looks like we might have an opportunity just to rest, right? A lot of us are just going to have to take it easy for a couple days and figure out, how do we rest? What does that look like? Maybe God wants us just to have some time. We're not going to be able to meet with each other like we usually would. And so what does it look like for us to rest? But also, how do we respond as Christians? I know a lot of people are wondering, they're asking the money question, right? Everyone's saying, how are people going to survive? You know, what is this going to look like? I wonder, what would it look like for us as a church to consider how we use our time and our finances for the people around us? If you hear of someone that's in need, just in your community, in our community, someone's having some struggles right now, what would it look like for us, even if we can't get together, to use all of our resources to somehow be able to help people where we can? Even if we can't be present with people, what could that look like? Constantly, as I am thinking through this whole issue, the verse in Philippians keeps coming to my mind. The Lord is near. The Lord is near. Because the Lord is near, we don't have to be anxious. Anxious is just when we're fearing the future. We don't have to be fearful, but we want to be wise. We want to find God's will for our lives. The Lord is near, and His peace is what gives us what we need. And so His peace is what we want to seek for together. And so let's try to be creative over the next few days. If you can think of things that we can be doing as a church to help the people around us, let us know, and we'll see what God's going to do. So thanks. We'll see you soon.